Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Let's Talk About Cigars. My name is Dutchcigars. Today we're going to do another accessory review, so let's see what it is. So for today's episode we have the brand new Peter James Aficionado case. It is their most popular case. I think this is version number 3. And this time they made a very big change on it. So let me first show you the case and let me explain to you what is new and why they did some of the new changes. And then I'm going to tell you what my experience is with the case, because I already have this case for now, I think a good week, maybe a week and a half to test it out. They just released the case now that you watch this video. So I was the first person to have it and to test it. So thank you again, Peter James, for that opportunity. And well, let me share you my experience. So here it is. This is how it looks like when you receive the case. Of course there is a box around it, but it's in this very nice soft sleeve. And here you have it. For the people that already know the cases, I made a couple of videos about it. They will immediately recognize it. So on the outside shape nothing has changed. I think the dimensions are still the same. But as you can see, on visual, they changed a couple of things. So now there is a smooth, shiny part of leather right here. They finally put their logo on the outside. It was also, at the past case, it was only on the inside, but now it's also here on the outside. And I think a couple of the most biggest changes are that there are now 2 zippers. And they also put leather all around the zipper. So the zipper is almost enclosed in the leather. So that makes it look a lot better. I will show you the difference with the old one, but this now looks much better. And one of the other big differences here, you have a handle on the back. So you can carry it like this, or you can put your hand through, and it just helps with holding it a little bit better. So those are the exterior changes. Let me show you the old case, well, at least the previous one, so you can really see the difference. The old one also had a pocket over here. That hasn't changed. Here you can see a little glimpse of what the inside will look like. The color, as you can see, the measurements are almost the same. And as I told you, the zippers, here you can really see all the leather around the zipper. It makes it look a lot better than the new one. And maybe it's a little bit more protected against water now. So the leather hasn't changed, the quality of the leather, so I'm not going to burn it or try to rip it apart, because, well, it's still a very high quality. But now let's show you the inside, because most people want to see that. So the color you might know, they also had that color on the old one. I really love this color setting. On the camera I see it is bright red, but in real life it's more deeper dark red, and it looks very good. Absolutely my favorite color. So what has changed? Of course now we have a very big pocket over here. There is no more cigar rest thing where you can put your cigar rest in, and there are no more straps here. In the old version it looked like this looked the same as here, and now it's all with magnetic closing. So that's very nice. Also on the old one there was the option for the Guardian, and now on the new one it's in here. It's stuck in here. It is now with leather, the same type of leather, of the same color of leather as that you have on the inside, and now it's stuck in the case. So it also comes with the case now, so you don't have to pay extra, I guess. And here in the middle you can see there is now a very nice holder for your pen. Of course there was a little strap here, but now you can put some bigger things in there. Let me show you the difference with the older version. This was the older version. Yeah. Let's be honest, it looks better now. This looks the same, but... So, here now you can put in maybe a big cutter, or you can put your business cards in there, stuff like that. There's also a pocket behind this. So you can really put some things here. That's a good option, because normally you can put your lighter and your cutter in here, and like I showed you in the old one, you can put your credit card in here and maybe a cigar rest. Well, the cigar rest is now gone, and personally I don't really mind it. I do use the cigar rest a lot, but I just put it over here. And when you close it, it works perfectly. But now the good thing for me is I can, for example, put a V cutter here, I can put my lighter there, and I can put my big cutter in here. Because this doesn't fit here. That's a little bit unfortunately, but this cutter is extremely big, as you know, but now it fits here. So that's perfect for me. And those new closings with the magnets is just perfect. We all know if you have this case, a lot of the times you don't even use this anymore. You just flip it over because it's too much of a hassle to put it in every time. So now you don't have that anymore. Okay, so those are the big changes. I will now tell you what my problems are, or what the good points are with this case. Like I said, I now have this case for almost a week and a half, and I used it a lot. I used it a lot to test it out, if I really like those changes, and well, to see what is wrong with it. But I have to say, I can't really find really things that bother me. There's just one thing, and that is the Guardian. Personally, I liked it with the old case. Let me show you. Oh, that was closing it. That you can take the Guardian out. Maybe it's just me, but I did that a lot. It's easier for me to put my cigars in and take them out. So with the new Guardian, because it's all leather and it's now stuck in there to really protect the cigars, you can't take it out. So I find it a little bit harder to really see what cigar I want and how to take them out. Especially because of the leather is a bit rougher. It's good for the cigars because it doesn't hurt the cigar. Also, there won't be any metal taste in the cigar. So I really like that they made leather around it. But the problem for me at least is that I found it a little bit harder to take them out to see what cigar I want to pick. But that is just a minor detail. Overall, I really like the case. I'm not really sure about the two zippers. Maybe some people will use that. Personally, I only use the one zipper. But if you're a lefty or a righty, maybe it's more handy. Also, I wanted to say the handle. When I first got it in, I saw the handle and I thought, who's ever going to use that? What are you going to do with the handle? But I noticed that I now almost always use the handle. When I hold it like this, the handle makes sure when I let go of it, it won't drop on the floor. And also, when I have something else in my hand, I can now just hold it like this and have something else here without squeezing the case or without squeezing the other product that I have in my hand. And I can just carry it around like this and still have a hand free. So I think that this is a very smart solution to put it there. I already saw one of the comments at the release photo of Peter James that somebody said is very dumb that the opening for the top pocket is like this and the handle is like this. But seriously, if you're that dumb to put your phone in it like this and then going to carry it around, you deserve it that your phone will smash. Also, if they put the big bag, the pocket the other way around, everything will drop out as soon as you open your case. So I think this is a smart solution that they did, but let me know what your experience is or what you think of it. Overall, well, I can't really say anything bad about it. I like the color scheme. I know there are some other colors coming out. I hope they're going to do the yellow and black again, because I also thought that was a very nice look. But this red and black look is the best. Yeah, the price will be, I think, a little bit higher than the old one because of the little bit higher production cost of some new features they added. So it probably will be around the €300 plus price. And that is of course a lot of money, but I think for that money this is by far the best cigar case you can buy. Everything is handmade and you can really feel and see the quality of the product. And maybe you've seen my older videos. I did a big test with this Peter James, and with a couple of other cases, and well, it clearly won. Best quality, maybe not the best protection around the cigar of all the cases, but it's definitely highest quality. Real leather, no bullshit, very great stitching. I couldn't even tear it apart, and you have a lifetime warranty. So they do that very well, Peter James. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Peter James, for giving me the opportunity to review yet another product of yours. I do have to say, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape or form. Yeah, I just do a lot of the cigar case reviews, and they gave me the opportunity to do it, to be the first one to test it. So let me know in the comments what you think of it and if you would buy one. And yeah, well, see you guys in the next video.